Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is June 3rd, 2020. The news just keeps rolling in. It's a good week for simulations. Alrighty, so Matt Wagner, senior producer of DCS World, has posted, I want to say, 5 videos in the past 24 hours. The first video is on the SLAM.
Hey everyone, Wags here from Eagle Dynamics, and today we're going to be taking a look at the AGM-84E SLAM Standoff Land Attack Missile for the Hornet.
The second video he posted is the F-18C Hornet air-to-ground radar first look.
Hey everyone, Wags here from Eagle Dynamics, and in the next open beta we're finally going to be taking a first look at the air-to-ground radar in the Hornet. Now this has certainly been a long time in coming.
The third video is a JDAM update.
Hey everyone, Wags here from Eagle Dynamics, and today we're going to be taking a look at a little addition to the JDAM that's coming for the next update, and that's in-zone LAR indications. So, with no further ado, let's go to the air-to-ground master mode, select a GB38, wait for 7 minutes 30 seconds.
And the fourth video is the targeting pod update.
Hey everyone, Wags here from Eagle Dynamics, and in the next update we have some pretty cool stuff for you on the FLIR, both in the air-to-air and the air-to-ground. Let's first take a look at the air-to-ground though.
And lastly is the F-16 Viper update and Steerpoint creation video. This one's about 4 minutes and 57 seconds long.
Hey everyone, Wags here from Eagle Dynamics. In this video we're going to do a little update on the F-16C Viper. Now, we've been spending a lot of our time on the Hornet, as you've probably gathered, but by no means does it mean that we're ignoring the Viper. In fact,
so the thing is, a lot of the updates that they're making to the Viper works with the Hornet. A lot of the updates they're making for the Hornet can be used in the Viper because they're being developed in parallel. So that's kind of cool. I will throw a link to all 5 of these videos in the video description as usual, so you can check these all out for yourself. Alright guys, next up, today is the day that the channel map is released for DCS World. And the channel map is currently on sale for $10 off at $39.99. 40,000 square kilometers covering the English Channel region set in the Second World War era. All new level of DCS World object detail that includes the chain home radar stations, cities, towns, ports, airfields, factories, and much more. Authentic recreations of the ports of Dover, Folkestone, New Haven in England, and Boulogne-sur-Mer, Calais, and Dunkirk in occupied France. Boy, I butchered some of those, I'm sure. The White Cliffs of Dover and the Seven Sisters. A detailed recreation of the Dover Castle complex and other fortifications, 9 authentic air bases with grass and paved runways in England and occupied France. Inclusion of the V-1 flying bomb launch sites in occupied France. Pretty cool stuff. I will throw a link to this in the video description as usual, so you can check it out for yourself. Next up is the P-47D Thunderbolt that was also released today. Some of the key features in the early access release, it includes the P-47D-30 Lake cockpit with the K-14 gun sight, a new round-shaped throttle, electrical bomb release selector, and the aircraft has a dorsal fin that improves directional stability. Munitions include about 4 bombs from what it looks like. During the early access period, we will also include improved flight model with accurate post-stall behavior, improvements to the cooling system, water injection system, improved damage system and visuals. Well, it really needs that. I'm sure I haven't even seen it yet, and I already know what the damage system in DCS is like. Support of our new internal structure-based damage model. Well, that's something we need, and they need to put it in across the board. Damage of the engine, poor management of temperature and overstress situations, additional skins, M10 smoke tank, P-47D-30 early modification that includes the, Mark 5, 6, 7, 8, Mark 8 gun sight, older style square-shaped throttle, mechanical bomb release panel, and exposed parking brake mechanism, no dorsal fin on the fuselage that has an effect on stability. And then the P-47D-40 modification, that includes rocket munitions, new bombs, rocket operation cockpit panel, late mod state throttle, and a dorsal fin. So it looks like it's going to be pretty cool from all the previews that I've seen, but I'm going to be waiting. I'm not shelling out $40 for any DCS module that's World War II. They have a lot of improving to do on their entire World War II ecosystem before I'm going to shell out $40 on a single plane. All the other ones are $25, and if the other ones are any indication of what will be included with this one, I can almost guarantee there will be almost no content included with it, because that's just what they normally do with their World War II stuff. It looks pretty cool, but again, I'll wait until it goes on sale. Alright, over at Reflected Simulations, he's made a pretty major announcement. So he's going to be doing another campaign for the F-14. And Dave Baranek, who was also, he's an author from what I'm looking at here, and he also had something to do with Top Gun. I guess he flew the aerial sequences used in the original Top Gun film. And he served as dialogue visor on the project and took some of the few available photographs of the movie's black F-5 fighters in flight. He's the author of a few excellent books, and 2 weeks ago he kindly agreed to team up with him to work on the DCS F-14 campaign that would give DCS players a taste of air combat maneuvering training in the 1980s. That's pretty awesome. And the campaign so far has a working title of Zone 5. So this is a different campaign than the one he's already working on for the Tomcat. That's exciting news, because anything Tomcat related really gets me going. So in addition to the P-47 being released and the channel map being released, of course there was an open beta update. And the open beta update this week includes a slew of fixes and improvements. One of the things that they mention is that they've introduced new flight dynamics model of the AIM-120. So a lot of the stuff they've been talking about with the AIM-120 for a while now, it looks like it has been added in the newest open data update. They've changed some of the behaviors of the AIM-7. They've introduced the AGM-84E SLAM. The M61 Vulcan dispersion has been corrected. That was the thing I reported on a couple videos ago, where they were 9line was talking about the Vulcan data that they have just recently uncovered, and what they were going to do about that. A couple updates for the Viggen, a couple updates for the Tomcat, and a lot of the updates I mentioned a few news videos ago about the MiG-21 that was going to be coming. Looks like they've been added. So there's a ton of new visual things that they've done to the MiG-21, in addition to a variety of other fixes. Along with that, they've also, the same developer responsible for the MiG-21, Magnitude 3. I thought it was Leatherneck. I don't understand why it's considered Magnitude 3, but my understanding that's Leatherneck. But regardless, they have made a few changes and tweaks to the Kristen Eagle 2. The Mirage 2000C has a few updates. The AV-8B has a variety of updates and fixes. The MiG-19 from Razbam has a variety of updates and fixes. The DCS 101 Aviojet has a few things. The DCS JF-17 by Deca Ironworks Simulations has had a few fixes or changes. They've made a couple fixes or changes to the China asset pack that comes with it. The F-18, they've added the SLAM, the targeting pod, and the ground radar. Those, I think, are the three big things for the Hornet this week, in addition to just a variety of other little tweaks and fixes that they've added here. F-16, not much to talk about. Supercarrier, just a couple little fixes. Uncontrolled AI affected by Mission Planner on Supercarrier only. Player appears on the wrong Kuznikov. Not much. Fixed an issue with negative G fuel cutout in the Spitfire. And looks like a couple campaign fixes for the Black Shark. And a couple campaign fixes for the F-5. And they also go on to say known issues is the new AIM-120 cannot lock targets if launched without radar lock. So the Mad Dog launch isn't happening. That's a bummer. But it looks like a pretty big update for this week. So check that on out. And again, the two big things are they've added the Thunderbolt and they've added the channel map. So last but not least is I'm still running a competition sponsored by Heatblur and Meteor. Those of you that don't know, Meteor is the band that's responsible for the Defender of the Fleet album that comes with the F-14 Tomcat module for DCS World, and it's absolutely fantastic. The new album System Failure is out now, and they were kind enough to give me a variety of copies to give away, and I'm going to be running 5 competitions total. This is the second of 5. And Heatblur has given me 5 copies of the Tomcat module to give away, and again, this will be the second of 5. And what's pretty exciting is this week there's 3 days left, and we have 477 entries. Last week ended at 685. So, hey guys, get the word out there, send people over, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and go through the steps that you have right here before you to get extra chances to win, and be sure to enter. Nothing is better than the Tomcat module. It's really hard to find anything in DCS World that tops it, and I'm just excited that I'm able to share this with you guys, the viewers, you know. And it's really, you know, generous of Heatblur to have sponsored this, and same thing with Meteor. I love Meteor's music, man. It's that new synthwave kind of thing. It sounds like 80s action music, of like from an action movie, kind of like that music you hear when the A-Team's about ready to get into some shit with some bad guys, you know. I guess that would be one of my best descriptions of what Meteor reminds me of. It's just very cool action-packed music, and it's really fun stuff. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Feel free to hit that like button. And I'm really trying to hit 5,000 subscribers. We're sitting at about 1,700 and something right now. Maybe it's 1,800. I can't remember. It's really close. But I really want to hit 5,000, guys. So help me out here. Get some friends to subscribe. You know, get the word out for me. That would be really cool. That's my goal for the moment. But as always, like I said, thanks so much for watching. And until next time.